You know, that he saw me, y'all, a cocaine addicted person who has had trust issues, traumas, excuses out the butthole, but yet came down to it where I was still not wanting to give myself to him. I was still wanting to have my cake and eat it too. You know, I still had a pleasure-based mindset. You know, I still had a mindset of wanting to reward myself for things that I should already be doing, and it messed me up mentally. You know, and then it had me in such a grip that, you know, it was no escape. Nobody's more powerful than that. I don't care who you are, male, female, rich, poor, white, black, you know, tough guy, not tough guy. Drugs is something that nobody's out here beating it, period, you know. But spiritually, there's a man who has put all things under his feet. Every addiction, every sin, every weight, all of that. And me not wanting to give my life to him. All just to kind of keep from even trying to understand or even ask the question, God, what is my purpose? It can't be this. It can't be just being pleasure-based, because if it's pleasure-based, then why do I feel bad when I do what I want to do? It's pleasing me, but I see the destruction it's causing me and my body and my family. What's the problem? What's the disconnect? Is it pleasurable? Because I don't think that it must not be. And you know, the enemy, you know, or like a buddy of mine used to call it in recovery, the addict man, you know, the enemy, he'll lie to you. And them lies be so sweet, y'all, so good sounding. Why? Because they're in my head. They're in my voice. You know, the things that tell you what to do, that's wrong. You fall into it because you think that that's what you want. That's what you tell yourself. But that's the influence of the enemy, y'all. That's the addict man. That's not truth. You know, the truth is, when you're living that life and you're doing the right thing for those right reasons, then the results are going to be the same. And I'm not saying things don't happen. They do. But you don't willfully just let yourself go and do these things because you know the end result. And those end results, nobody can lie to you. Y'all, I was living a mess. I was living bad. And up to recently, even just last night, I wasn't even getting fully into my purpose yet, because maybe along the lines, I didn't just say, okay, Lord, this right here that you have for me is a better life. It's a good life. I'm saying all this to y'all because I know, and I posted it, I feel like the Lord challenged me to get into these videos for real and to let y'all know for real, you know, especially my recovering family, those who still suffer. Y'all, I'm a baby in it, but I'm telling you, surrender is real. Surrender your thoughts, surrender your will to, you know, that program. Surrender your will to the Father, to your Heavenly Father, to your, you know, higher power. Release that, you know. It's a better life, y'all. I'm telling you. It happened for me, and it happened for so many other people too. My sponsor, his sponsor before him. It's time for me to join the club, y'all. Hey, recovery works, and it's here, and we do recover. All right? Peace and love.